tonight. Most of you have left who have performed. That's okay, but give it up for yourselves, my friends. Right? Should I do this first just to get it over with? Wow. You guys really wanted this to land on blue. JV, Jeremiah, there's not really much I can say about you guys, honestly. You're really nice, and you know what I have to say? Happy Pride, just like Dylan said. You two especially are a great symbol of the gay community. You've done a lot for the LGBTQ+, and you're both two queens. So what am I up here to say? So I'm actually newly sober. Thank you. I do finish my antibiotics for my UTI on Wednesday, so at 12:01 a.m. Thursday, I'm back, I'm coming in. Thank you, yeah, short-lived. I made it to the third step of the 12-step program. So speaking of things that make me want to drink, so I saw my parents over Memorial Day weekend. Thank you, Lexi. And I love seeing my parents. You know, you think it's going to be nice, right? And a lot of the time it is. And then you're sitting at dinner and your dad remembers that Mamdani is the mayor of New York City. And then the night's just shot to shit. Everything's done after that, sadly. Which is so funny because my parents live in Las Vegas. They have nothing to do with New York City, but socialist scum Mamdani, everybody. Nothing's free. You know, Mamdani just doesn't get it. And what's really funny about my dad having that opinion is in the 70s, early 80s, my dad lived in Israel on a kibbutz, which is basically like a little mini socialist community. And when he left, he decided to take a gram of weed and shove it in his asshole to bring it back to the United States. So there was a point in time that Jack subscribed to the lib agenda, but not anymore. Yeah, sure. It's funny when your parents get older because I don't know if they necessarily become more conservative or it's just they just have less shit to care about, so they have to care about shit that doesn't actually involve them. I do think if my parents lived in Los Angeles, my dad would be the one person voting for Spencer Pratt. He's very invested in Pratt. But my dad actually didn't watch The Hills, which that's where Spencer Pratt's from. And if you watch The Hills, you should not be voting for Spencer Pratt because you don't even know about the wedge that he put between Heidi and Lauren Conrad. You would never look at Spencer the same way. But my parents are really funny. They're great people. My mom is very funny. I told her that she needs to start hiding her emotions and that she doesn't have a poker face. And that goes over really well with a New Jersey Italian. She's also a Jew, so at any point she could combust from all the rage in her 4'11" body. So we were in CVS the other day, and we were standing in line, and somebody behind us in line coughed. So if somebody could just do me a favor, I'm going to turn around, I'm going to be my mom. And if somebody could just in the audience just cough, I'm going to give you what her reaction was.
That mom got it.
I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's CVS. She was like, it's disgusting. I was like, it's a drugstore. Everyone's sick. It's literally CVS. Cough VS is what it stands for. Everyone in here is sick. She's very funny though. When I went home for the holidays, I brought my cat, I brought my dog. And when I go home for the holidays, the dog sleeps with me, the cat, anybody here have a cat? Nobody knows what their cat does at night. Your cat just does shit, you don't know. So I wake up, it's Christmas morning, and my mom comes up to me in a huff and she goes, Rachel, there was a massive shit in the pantry this morning. I think the dog did it. And I was like, the dog didn't do it because the dog sleeps with me, so it must have been the cat. You would have thought I punched my mother square in the pussy. The way she cried and gagged from that response. She was like, Rachel, stop! The cat shit! And I was like, what's the difference between dog and cat shit? It's literally the same. She's like, bleh. She was like, it's so disgusting to her. For some reason, she just really hates cat shit. What's funny is she used to change my diapers, and a cat shit took her down, which I find very funny. It's been at least 5 years since she's changed me, so I don't know. I'll leave you with this. my parents have been married for 37 years, and like I said, my mom's a big germaphobe, so when my parents are in public, if my dad sees someone who is picking their nose, he forces my mom to look at it, like he holds her face like this, and they were somewhere the other day, like Boomers and Beyond or somewhere shopping, and there was this old geezery guy just digging away, looking for whatever oil we can't find in Iran, I don't know. And it's like, Wendy, look! Oh my God, just, Jack, stop, Jack, please stop. Anyway, you know what, that's how you gotta keep a marriage alive. Love is love, happy Pride.